Hi, good morning. My name is Palash. Welcome to our demo session for Apache JMeter. Apache JMeter is also commonly referred as a JMeter. So in testing arena, we know there are two kinds of testing. One is manual testing and one is automation testing. So manual testing, as the name suggests, that it is done manually. There is no use of tools as such. But yes, when it comes to automation testing is done through several tools which is applicable available in the market. And there are few popular like Selenium WebDriver, which is open source, and there is also like one QTP, which is a product of HP Hewlett Packard. When automation testing comes, there is done through some tools, but these tools are basically QTP, Selenium, this for functional testing. So in a little while I'll explain what is the difference between functional testing and load testing. So JMeter, Apache JMeter is basically, it's a load testing tool. So what is JMeter? So JMeter is one of the Java tools which is used to perform load testing client or server application. Apache JMeter is open source software. It's a 100% pure Java desktop application designed to load test functional behavior and measure performance of the application. So basically it does the performance testing. So I'll explain a little more on this. So what is load testing? So load testing is basically performance testing is a or load testing, it's one and the same, is a non-functional testing performed to determine how a system performs in terms of responsiveness and stability under a particular workload. So it can also serve to investigate, measure, validate, or verify other quality attributes of the system such as scalability, reliability, and resource usage. So now guys, let me just explain you. So when it comes into functional testing like Selenium WebDriver, QTP, it does the functional testing. So functional testing is basically if you have made a website or in a software, so all the functions, the button, the clicks, you do functional testing in order to find out all the functions are working fine, it is fetching the right information or displaying the correct results, everything such. So once that software goes through the functional testing and it is approved and all the functions, everything is working fine. Now the next procedure for the tester, it will go to load testing, performance testing. Why? See, earlier the workload of a particular software was very minimum. Now if you go to any e-commerce website or any software, you know it is not one user who should be, who would be interacting at the time, at the same time. There would be multiple users from multiple geographical location would be accessing the same website or the software. So now that comes, if the workload increases, how all the functions of the particular website or the software will behave. So that is why performance testing or load testing comes into picture. And load testing is very much important in today's world because the number of users for a website or for a software increase drastically. So in order to see that how your website functions at a particular workload, so definitely that workload would be defined by your, it would be given by your client. They will share the requirement, so depending on that you will test and it will give you uh, that particular load during a peak hours. If that load increases, how it will, and based on that you can make changes. And also majorly it gives you resource usage details. Why? So if you have hosted a particular software or a website in a particular server, so it has allocated certain amount of resources like RAM, hard disk, or processor. So that also will give you a better idea for the hardware part, how much physical resources is required in order to cater this much of user if they want to interact or want to use this particular website or software at the same time. So it is very, very important in today's world to do a load testing for a particular software or website before it goes into operation real time. And so JMeter is one of the very popular load testing tool, as I have mentioned, and it is a plugin service used for Selenium. And now just to quickly give you some details, what are the topics in JMeter which would be covered during the training. So as we know, it is a load testing, performance testing, so we'll give you the overview of performance testing and basics of performance testing. And also, before you start the performance testing, there would be a test plan. So test plan and listeners, basically it's all related to reporting. So proxy server setup, distributed testing, parameterization, regular expression, these all would be covered. And then finally we'll do performance testing of a particular website with the help of JMeter. So we'll have our test environment created where we'll do the test, and after that the test result, which we will do root cause analysis. So the entire, from the test plan till the root cause analysis, the entire procedure of a particular load testing of any website, that would be completely covered during this training. So if you have any question, you can visit our website, that is www.learnunware.com. So you can post your query, or if you want to join our class, or in case you want to share something, or you want to sit in a live demo session also, you can contact us. So that's it for now, guys. If you have any question, so please visit our website and drop us a query. We'll definitely help you. And just to remind you that load testing, it is very important in testing industry. If you want to survive and you want to really grow, you have to have skill yourself with load testing, because now I have checked the jobs which is posted in the last 6 months or 1 year time. JMeter is one of the priority for a company, that along with Selenium you should know JMeter also, and you can Google it up to understand how important JMeter is, or load testing is, for a tester in order to grow further. So that's it for now. Thank you for listening to us. If you have any query, please drop us or visit us www.learnunware.com. Thank you.